بسم الله الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. My beloved brothers and sisters, take a breath for a moment. While you are busy with work, school, family, notifications and noise, a door in the calendar of Allah has quietly opened. No fireworks, no public holiday, no big social media trend. But in the sight of Allah, something huge has just started. The month of Rajab has begun. For most people, today feels like any other day. They woke up, checked their phones, went to work, argued, scrolled, laughed, sinned, slept. Nothing changed. But in the unseen world, the pens are writing in a month that Allah Himself called sacred. The angels are recording in a season where some deeds are heavier and some sins are more dangerous. A road towards Ramadan has just opened and most people are walking in the opposite direction. My dear brother, my dear sister, Rajab is not a motivational slogan. It is not a nice to know fact. It is not just another Islamic month. It is one of the times that Allah chose. And the painful truth is, most Muslims are making two big mistakes right now. One, either they treat Rajab like it is nothing special. They continue the same arguments, the same haram, the same laziness as any other month. Two, or they turn it into a festival of made-up rituals, thinking a few special actions can cancel a whole year of disobedience while they keep their major sins alive. Both miss the real point. Let us sit with this month for a moment with a calm heart and understand what Allah is offering you and what He is warning you about. Allah chose this time. That alone is a warning. Allah says in the Qur'an, indeed the number of months with Allah is 12. Of them, 4 are sacred. In these 4, Rajab stands alone, not attached to any other month, intentionally separated. What does sacred mean? It means Allah honored these months above the others. He commanded us to be especially careful with our souls in them. Oppression and sin in these months are heavier. Obedience and patience in these months are more valuable. When Allah chooses a time and calls it sacred, He is saying to you, slow down, be extra awake. What you say, where you go, what you earn, what you watch, what you post, it all matters even more here. The companions used to respect these months deeply. They would calm down fights, avoid initiating battles and increase their caution with Allah. But today many of us enter Rajab in one of two dangerous ways. Treating Rajab like any other month. For some of us, Rajab passes like this. Still ignoring prayers or delaying them to the very end. Still drowning in interest, haram business, haram conversations. Still cutting off relatives, arguing and holding grudges. Still filling nights with screens and sins, as if the calendar of Allah has not changed. We might post Rajab Mubarak once, but our hearts and habits remain exactly the same. This is like being invited to a royal palace and walking in with muddy shoes, chewing gum, shouting, and behaving like it is a street corner. Allah did not make Rajab sacred so we can treat it casually. If you are living with a sin that you have normalized, riba on your tongue, zina in your messages, lies in your business, disrespect to your parents, then entering a sacred month without any attempt to change is a serious warning sign. It is Allah saying, I am raising the status of this time. Will you still ignore me? Turning Rajab into a ritual show. On the other extreme, some people, when they remember Rajab, panic and try to fix everything only with quick bonus actions, inventing specific prayers or nights that the Prophet never practiced. Asked believing certain days of Rajab have guaranteed money miracles if they do a particular formula. Kins, doing 1 or 2 special fasts, then going back to the same haram as before. Focusing so much on Rajab customs that they completely forget the basics. Prayer on time, honesty, modesty, respect. Islam is not about adding decoration on a rotten wall. Rajab is not mainly about finding some secret ritual. It is about cleaning your heart and protecting your soul. at a time Allah told you to be very careful. Scholars explain there is no authentic special prayer that is only for Rajab. The worship in Rajab is like other months: prayer, Quran, charity, fasting like Mondays, Thursdays, obedience, just with extra caution and respect. So the real question is not, what is the secret Rajab action I can do for quick reward? The real question is, what is the sin I am still holding that I refuse to let go, even in a sacred month? The real purpose of Rajab, a mirror before Ramadan. Rajab has always been seen by the righteous as a gate to Ramadan. Think of your heart as a field and Ramadan as the time of harvest. Rajab is when you start clearing the land. Shaban is when you begin planting more seeds. Ramadan is when Allah pours down rain and you collect what you planted. Most Muslims plan for Ramadan in the last few days of Shaban, and some only in the first night of Ramadan. Rajab is Allah's gentle way of saying, do not wait until the last minute. Start cleaning now, start returning now, start building now, so when Ramadan comes, you are ready to receive its mercy. If you waste Rajab, you may I'd spend half of Ramadan just warming up, fighting the same old habits you could have started fixing now. So what should you actually do in Rajab? Let us keep this very simple and very real. Make tawbah from at least one major sin. For real, choose the one you know is poisoning your life. Interest you justify. Secret haram relationship. Pornography and hidden desires. Business dishonesty. Disrespect and abuse of family. Cutting off relatives. Rajab is a sacred month. Continuing a major sin inside it is more serious. Use that as fuel. Sit alone. Speak honestly to Allah. Oh Allah, I have disobeyed you in this. I have normalized it. I have delayed leaving it. Today, in this sacred month, I am choosing to walk away from it for your sake. Help me, hold me when I am weak. Then take practical steps. Delete the contact. Cancel the interest-based card. Block the sites. Return what you stole. Apologize where possible. Change the environment that feeds that sin. This is Rajab's first and most important action. Protect your 5 daily prayers like your life depends on them, because it does. If your salah is broken, any Rajab special deed will be like perfume over dirt. Set a challenge. In Rajab, I will pray all 5 prayers every day on time as best as I can. If you are already praying, improve. Pray earlier in the time, not at the last moments. Pray at least 1 prayer in the masjid if you can. Focus more in Fajr and Isha, which are heavy for the hypocrites. Allah made these months sacred so that you seriously work on the basics. Add a small, steady Quran habit. No matter how busy you are, you can commit to 1 page a day with translation or 10 verses with reflection. Choose a time after Fajr, before sleeping, during commute. In Rajab, aim not for quantity, but for building a routine. You will carry into Ramadan. Rajab is training your heart to sit with the words of Allah daily. Fast some days, but with the right intention. There is no authentic hadith making unique fasts of Rajab obligatory or guaranteed special rewards. But fasting in general is beloved at any time, especially in the sacred months. So, if you can, fast Mondays and Thursdays in Rajab. Or fast the white days, 13th, 14th, 15th of the month. As a general sunnah, not as Rajab only. Do it with intention. O Allah, I am fasting now, hoping for more taqwa, more control over my desires, more barakah in my rizq, and forgiveness for my sins. Do not treat the fast as a deal to buy a miracle. Treat it as a gift to your own soul. Give some charity, even if it is small. Barakah in wealth often comes from giving, not just saving. In Rajab, choose a daily coin in a quiet charity box, a weekly transfer to a trusted project, helping a relative in need. Buying food for a fasting person. Say each time, O Allah, I am giving this in a sacred month. Please purify my money, increase my halal income, and remove future harms I cannot see. Charity in normal times is powerful. In sacred times, it is even more. Keep this dua on your tongue. Bless us in Rajab and Shaban, and let us reach Ramadan. There is a well-known supplication many scholars mentioned. O Allah, bless us in Rajab and Shaban and allow us to reach Ramadan. Whether you say it exactly like this or in your own language, the meaning is beautiful. You are asking for blessing now, not only later. You are asking to live until Ramadan with a healthy body and a guided heart. Make it part of your morning remembrances after salah. When you see the moon, whenever you remember the month's name. The biggest correction, Rajab is about the heart, not just the calendar. The biggest mistake many Muslims make is thinking, Rajab itself will save me. Being in a sacred month is enough. No, if you carry the same arrogance, laziness and disobedience through Rajab, you are simply sinning in a more serious time. Rajab is not a shield you wear without effort. It is an alarm that rings for your soul. The question is, will you hit snooze again? Or will you get up from the bed of heedlessness? Imagine, 1 year from now you look back and say, that Rajab, that was when I finally left that sin. That was when I started praying properly. That was when I opened the Quran daily. That was when my path to Ramadan changed. This month could be that turning point, or it could be another month you barely remember. The difference will not be in the moon, it will be in your heart. A dua for Rajab, our souls and our rizq. Let us turn to Allah together in this sacred month. O Allah, you are the one who created time and chose certain times above others. You honored Rajab as one of your sacred months. We admit that many times we did not honor it. We entered it with the same sins, the same arguments, the same screens, as if nothing changed. Forgive us, O Allah. In this Rajab, help us to leave at least one major sin we have been holding. Help us to fix our prayers. Help us to build a small daily relationship with your book. Bless our fasts, our charity, our private du'as. Protect our wealth from haram and from harm. Put barakah in our time and in our money. O Allah, bless us in Rajab and in Shaban and allow us to reach Ramadan with clean hearts, forgiven sins and sincere intentions. Do not let this sacred month pass with our hearts asleep. Wake us gently now before life wakes us painfully later. Make this Rajab our new chapter for us. And make the best of our days the day we meet you. Amen. My dear brothers and sisters, if this reminder woke something in you about Rajab, do not let it fade. Press like as an act of gratitude to Allah that He allowed your heart to hear a warning before Ramadan. Write a comment sharing one specific intention for this month. One sin to leave, one habit to start, so others can say Ameen for you and you share in the reward. Share this video with family and friends who may not even realize Rajab has arrived. You might be the reason their path to Ramadan changes, and that can be ongoing charity for you. And if you want more reminders that guide you through the months of Allah, step by step towards Him, subscribe to this channel and stay connected. May Allah make Rajab a month of awakening, Shaban a month of planting, and Ramadan a month of harvest for your soul.